My name is Marcelo with an O. Marcela in Brazil, it's a girl name. So since I arrived here, everybody called Marcela, you know. It's very strange. And then they offered me flower twice. So I'm feeling a little strange here this morning. But I got involved with this business 2 years ago. I heard about it. My dentist in Brazil, every year we go to Brazil for a summer vacation. I'm proud to be an American, proud to be part of this melting pot, but I was born in Brazil, and every year when we go there, we take care of our dentist, well, we go to the dentist there, because it's way cheaper than here in America. You all know that, right? And my dentist back then, he was starting the business, and he told me, Marcelo, you need to take a look at this. And I said, what? And he started sharing about, sharing the company. I said, oh, get a grab of yourself, a dentist, man. You go to a university, and now you're going to sell Avon, please. Do something. I said, no, it's not Avon. And he tried to explain me. I didn't want to listen to him. 2 years later, I'm there at his office, and I call him before I arrive at his office, and he tells me, my partner is going to have to take care of you. I said, why? I said, I'm too busy with my company. I can't really, I'm doing work twice a week just so I don't lose, my knowledge. So I'm just practicing twice a week. And I said, okay, but what company is that? And I said, come here, I'll tell you again. And there I'm there now, and he starts sharing, and here I go again. I said, your dad must be very upset at you. He pays a university for you, and you end up selling Avon. He said, okay, it's not Avon, let me explain you the business. And he did explain me the business, and he gave me a toothpaste. And he said, and I told him, I don't think I can work for this business. It looks good for you. And he explained it to me. He was making more money as a FLP business than his whole month of a very top, well-located office in South Rio, which is a very rich area. And he said, why am I going to work the whole day as a dentist when I can do way more money as a FLP business and I'm my own boss? And I said, okay. Got back to America, and as you all know, I don't know about some of you. Some of you got involved for the extra 200, 300, 1,000 a month. I think that's good. But that was not enough for me. I need at least 6,000 a month. That's why I started the business. And I said, I called him and I said, can I do that? He said, yes, you can. And I didn't have a lot of time with him. He sent me some stuff over the FTP, with internet, MSN, and then I got in touch with this amazing guy here, Boris. Yeah. He's great. He's been tuning me out. And then, of course, we had chance to sit and to talk a little bit. And after that day, I realized that I could do it. September was a great month. We did 50cc. I gotta be honest with you. I would love to tell you here that I busted my body. I did my best, but I did not. I could do way better than that. And I don't want you to think that that's something special people do. It's actually, I didn't put a lot of work today. I did work, it's true. But it was not something possible to do. So if you're starting it, you can do it. What you gotta do is start building a team. For example, I got two couples here with me today. They are third and fourth generation. They're not even my direct lines. And there's a third generation there. Evandro, in his first 8 days, he's already got 14 cc's. That's amazing. So when you do it by yourself, it's hard. But when you got a team, it's easy. There's a couple things I want to say. I got it from Brazil, of course. You know everything that's going down there. They are on fire. In Brazil, they're very competitive people. They want to beat America, they want to beat the UK, they want to beat Japan, and they want to be the first one. And I'm hoping to bring some of that to New Jersey and New York. We have in New Jersey alone over 150,000 Brazilians in the area where I live. And I'm there, and I'm now very well connected with my upline in Brazil. And he's sharing with me what they call, Carl, they're the system. They developed something that they call the system. And the first thing they ask you, are you doing the system or you're not doing the system? And I was like, what is the system, and they start sharing with me what is the system and how can we grow in the company. Actually, it's very simple. They focus on the 4 CCs. It's like, if you use your 4 CCs and you teach everybody that's beneath you to use your 4 CCs, you're going to be successful in the business. That's the number one thing. There's a couple of things I learned. He gave me 3 minutes, so I think I got 30 seconds left. So that's a couple of things I need to tell you about that's been helpful to me. First, love your aloe vera. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Use it. Benefit from it. What has the business done for your health? Well, I can tell you this. I bought this 2002 in Israel. This couldn't fit me since 2003. I am 18 pounds lighter since my first day in this business. And now I'm back in this suit. And I actually need to tie my belt so it don't fall down. So, this is what the business has done for me. When I talk about the business, I'm not talking about something that I don't believe it, I'm living the experience of that, and my wife is enjoying that, so it's been great, just being lighter again, just being, healthy again. Dream it, just dream the business. Now God made us at His image and likeness. We are made like God. You know that God dreams big. Have you looked around and see what He did? He didn't do the little thing, and He always did the big thing. So dream big. Don't be afraid to dream big. Normal people, sometimes negative people like to tell you, don't dream big. This is not for you, especially us immigrants. This is not for you. You came for here, you're an immigrant. What are you expecting? To be a millionaire? Yes, you are. Yes, I am. You cannot do it. Why? God brought you to this country. God gave you health. God gave you this business. So use this tool and dream big. You can make it. Third thing I want to say about it, act like a manager. Don't wait to be one to act like one. Act like one. You see, my first day in this business, I went out to do a meeting. And they start asking me all kinds of questions. And then they ask me, how long are you with this company? And I said, in my heart for a long time. But I've been looking for this opportunity for a long time. But in real life, I just started. It's like, how can you guarantee me? I said, you know what? I know this friend and I know that friend, and start sharing. But I was never doubtful about it. Do you know somebody successful in this business? Personally, do you know somebody? Do you know somebody? It's not a picture that you saw with the check. Somebody that you know. Do you? Okay. So if you don't have the experience yet, use his experience. Share his experience with the business. Share some real things and act like the manager. Last one before Boris pull my jacket here is don't give up. Don't give up. You know what? Set your goals. If you don't make your goals, if you cannot get it there, so what? You'll get it there next month. Let me tell you something. I sat with Boris and I told him, he asked me, what is your goal for this month? I said, well, I want to finish with 70 CCs so I can become a manager. He said, no, you gotta go higher. You gotta finish with 100. I said, why? He said, card bonus. And I said, but I just started. I said, so you got 50 in your first month, 70 in 100 in second month, 150 in third month. In January, you got a brand new car. And I said, okay. So, and then he told me, can you be a manager by the 18th? So you recognize that by a minute. I said, well, I was shooting for assistant manager. That day, he said, no, I wanted to be a manager by the 18th. I said, okay, yeah, I'll do it. I try it. I didn't make it as a manager. And you think I'm going to be sad about it? If I was shooting for 25 cc, I probably had it 23, 20. I was shooting for 70. I got 33. So it's way better than what I was going for. So when you have goals and you don't give up, don't give up. Because if it didn't happen yet, we will eventually, there's a saying in Portuguese, I'm trying to translate it here. It's, in our business, at the end, everything, it's going to work out. If did not work out, just hang on. It's not the end yet. We'll get there. Okay? God bless you. And